It is time now for the Peter Channel Evening News for the Saturday, December 13th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggs here now. Your top news headlines here at 5:01 here on this Saturday evening here. And our top story at 5:01 here is thousands gathered at the Freedom Plaza in Washington, D.C. on Saturday afternoon and marched on Pennsylvania Avenue, Capitol Building in protest of police killings of black men. The Senate passed a temporary spending bill on Saturday, funding the government Wednesday and giving the legislatures more time to consider $1.1 trillion measure. This year's most spectacular stellar display is peaking clear skies at Lake Midwest could boost viewership as long bright arcs get expected from bird 32 at a Phaeton asteroid tailings. In Lima, Peru, negotiations from around the globe were haggling Saturday over the final elements of a climate change deal, but that would be for the first time committed every nation to it because its greenhouse gas emissions, yet would still far short of what it is. In Fazabad, Afghanistan, multiple attacks killed at least 21 people in this war-torn country, including 2 NATO service members, 6 Afghan soldiers, and a senior official of the nation's highest course, Afghan officials said Saturday. Massachusetts State Police and their partner agencies deployed to Boston continue to control crowd control duties and prevent demonstrators from trespassing on state highways, as police arrested 23 during Boston protests. It is up to the county right tell that the residents of 32 homes in the town of Iselstein who have evacuated by the planned marriage proposal fell through. With a crane in Jakarta, a landslide destroyed a village in Indonesia, killing at least 11 people, and officials said on Saturday rescuers used their vans to search for the rain and mud from 108 missing people. A man who admitted to running a pro-Islamic State Twitter account has been arrested in southern India, police said Saturday. However, authorities said Mide Masur Baraswas, 24, doesn't appear to have a direct link to the Islamic State or any other extremist groups. The Islamic State has released a pamphlet detailing guidelines for the treatment of non-Muslim female slaves in a militant group custody, according to a group that monitors violent extremism worldwide. Southwest Airlines Flight 3118 from San Antonio, Texas, declared an emergency after hitting a bird and landed safely finding out at Baltimore Washington International Airport. Signs of improvement of the company did not shield the stocks from its orders through fall, as the Dow Jones Industrial had its worst week since 2011. Volatility surged, and fund managers said its sanity building among clients and themselves. In Los Angeles, the growth of ride-hailing companies such as Uber and Lyft so far has not been hindered by limits from government regulators and campaigns by taxicab competitors. Earlier this year, Google released Google Cardboard at Google I/O, which seemed to be on course to change the concept of virtual reality. T-Mobile announced its first LTE Google Nexus project. Luna's come a long way since Google X started working on it in 2011. Its bullets can now stay for 100 days per one. And it recently gained a partner in Korea and Australia's Telstra. Facebook has quietly removed Microsoft phone Bing as the primary search engine, according to a new report. The social network pulled Bing search from the Craft search platform and will introduce on Monday its own search tool that allows users to find. Hayden Panettiere gives birth to daughter Kaya. Taylor Swift turns New York Jingle Ball into a birthday extravaganza as Taylor Swift turned 25. Ed may have once been known for a long list of sport events, but now she's coming out a name for herself as a multi-million-dollar powerhouse. In Los Angeles, Angela Jolie is welcoming calling in sick for unbroken promotional duty. The weekend's slow news cycle typically allows us publicly feeding requests unless you Sony Pictures Entertainment as Sony denies disruption in production. After a decade-long search, astronomers have finally found the first sign of dark matter that's the invisible substance that scientists believe makes up the bulk of our universe, and since the invisible matters account for only about 20% of our universe's mass. In Caracas, Venezuela, an expression of concern by the environmental group Greenpeace about the carbon footprint was marked this week by real footprints of the fragile and restricted landscape near the land's ancient man-made designs etched. Semen is a man's reproductive fluid which contains sperms. That man's fertility is determined on the basis of the sperm mobility, number, quality. As low semen could count other health problems than men. And a recent study claims that many women give birth in unsanitary conditions that results in deaths of a lot of mothers and newborns. Take a look at New England alerts here. In Lowell, Massachusetts, a robbery at a bank at 724 Chilton Street at Bank of America. Bank robbed by a Hispanic male wearing a brown jacket and red hat. He fled on foot and no weapon was shown. This afternoon, around noontime here. Take a look at sports news here. The Boston Bruins lose a tough one in a shootout to the Ottawa Senators at the T-Garden 3-2, and in the other afternoon game, Philadelphia Flyers over the Carolina Hurricanes 5-1, and one NBA action. Golden State Warriors over the Dallas Mavericks 105-98. Peter Child News Hubs 506 10.5 for a little travel report here on this Saturday evening internet shows. 93 in the southbound side. It's backed up from Seminole Square, Somerville, down to the Zakin Bridge, and Tiffany Hilton back up down through downtown Boston and the Southeast Expressway. Very slow around the Mass Center curve. Then stop and go, a little slow from Mass 7 all the way down to Braintree Split. Mass Pikes a little slow around Newton and a little slow from South Boston down for the Purdue Tunnel. 120 on the northbound side. It's backed up from the Split down for Route 24. 128 southbound slow from Route 24 to 28. Route 3 southbound slow on Derby Street in Hingham here. Route 3 on the southbound side, an accident near Hanover, so expect some delays here. 120 on the southbound side is backed up from North Reading down for 95 to 93 in Reading due to an accident around the Reading stretch of Route 128, so expect some delays here. And 95 on the southbound side, it's backed up from Pawtucket down for the downtown Providence. 610 connecting northbound side, it's backed up from Route 6 down for the downtown Providence on 95, and 95 northbound is backed up from Route 10 and Crescent down for downtown Providence there. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Saturday evening as we take a look at the weather situation here on this Saturday evening here. Today, we can see some mostly clouds with low on 27 degrees, northwest wind about 6 miles per hour. For Sunday, mostly side podcast got high about 41, low about 20 degrees, northwest wind about 6 miles per hour to light northwest wind. For Monday, Saturday podcast got about 40, low around 31 degrees, and north wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour with some calm wind. For Tuesday, slight chances showers up to 2 p.m. with mostly clouds with high about 44, low about 36 degrees, and chance patient is 20 to 50%. For Wednesday, mostly clouds with high about 48, low about 30 degrees. Thursday, mostly side podcast guy about 40, low about 28 degrees. For Friday, mostly side skies, the podcast guy about 40, low about 28 degrees. And for mostly sunny skies, Saturday with a high around 42 degrees. North temperature 40 degrees for podcast guys. That's me for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock evening news on this December 13, 2014 on Saturday. Peter was here about good evening now. See you for late night report at 11 o'clock. Have a good evening.